Well, only here on CBS News Miami, the judge who presided over the Parkland school shooting trial is breaking her silence and talking about the case for the very first time. Former Judge Elizabeth Scherer, she resigned last year following backlash over how she handled the case. In my exclusive interview, she goes in depth on what happened in the courtroom during this historic case.
This is the boss man.
Yeah. Former Judge Elizabeth Scherer is surrounded by family in this law firm her father founded nearly 50 years ago.
This is my mom, Ann, and she's the lady who's really in charge.
This is where she now practices civil law, a stark contrast from being thrust into the national spotlight as the presiding judge in the Parkland school shooting trial. The massacre happened on Valentine's Day 2018, killing 17 people and injuring 17 others. It remains one of the deadliest school shootings in U.S. history.
11 firearm magazines.
The very next day, Judge Scherer was randomly assigned to the Parkland school shooter's death penalty trial. When you got notice that you were the judge, what did you think?
I was going through my docket and my secretary came in and she was like in a full panic. I need to talk to you, I need to talk to you. And I said, what's the matter? She said, you got to sign the Parkland case. And I said, okay. It was a big shock, but not so much. I don't know. I can't explain it. I had a feeling that case was coming to me.
The case lasted 5 years, and with it came cameras that captured courtroom drama in real time before a live nationwide audience.
We have another day wasted. I honestly, I have never experienced a level of unprofessionalism in my career.
Some of the courtroom sparring, though, do you feel like it took away from the trial?
Well, anytime I had to, I guess, reprimand or censor an attorney, it was outside the presence of the jury.
But jurors did see some of this heated exchange.
Your Honor?
Yes?
At this time, the defense rests, other than putting in our records.
We're not playing chess. I mean, will you please take the jury back in?
Viewers watched the rest play out between the judge and public defender Melissa McNeil.
I have been practicing in this county for 20 years.
You know what? I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it.
Well, Judge, you're insulting me on the record in front of my client, and I believe that I should be able to.
Okay, you can do that later. You can make your record later, but you've been insulting me the entire trial. So, blatantly, taking your headphones off, arguing with me, storming out, coming late intentionally if you don't like my rulings. So, quite frankly, this has been long overdue.
There was a lot of talk surrounding some of the actions when it came to public defender Melissa McNeil. Do you feel that you unduly chastised the public defender?
You know, can I just have a minute?
Yeah, no, take your time.
I just need like a minute to take a drink and to think about this.
Are you ready for the clap?
Scherer took a brief break, and when she came back. So let's get to some of the moments in the trial that stick out in a lot of folks' head.
Okay.
Do you feel at any point that you unduly chastised the public defender, Melissa McNeil?
So there was a lot that was going on during that trial that I felt was extremely unprofessional and disrespectful, not only to the court, but to the families. As a judge, there's only certain tools that you have to address that type of disrespect. And, you know, did I handle it perfectly? Perhaps not, but I did what I thought needed to be done in order to maintain decorum and to keep that trial moving in a way that was fair to all parties.
Scherer says her initial hesitation to discuss certain details stems from public reprimand from the Florida Supreme Court and an acknowledgement that her conduct during trial was at times not patient, dignified, or courteous. But critics argue some of the actions by the defense team were shocking.
When these people are upset about specific things that have gone on from that table, like shooting the middle finger up at this court and laughing and joking, Miss McNeil, be quiet.
And then there was this polarizing moment.
Judge, I can assure you that if they were talking about your children, You would definitely notice it.
You need to sit down right now. You're out of line. In fact, you're excused. To try to threaten my children and bring up my children is inappropriate.
Looking back on that, do you still feel that your child was threatened?
So I'm very protective of my daughter, and looking back, I may have overreacted. In other words, maybe that's not what the attorney meant, but I don't feel it's ever appropriate to look at a judge and say, well, if this was your kid, what, I mean, that is just so far out of line that I will tell you he found the right button to push. I try to maintain a level of, you know, calmness and take a deep breath when somebody's trying to sort of bait me. Bringing up my daughter, you know, I did lose my temper, and just to put it in context, although I don't know that that's what was meant by it, but as a career criminal prosecutor, I've had 3 or 4 defendants get out of prison and come to my courtroom. They find out I'm a judge, they come to my courtroom, they sit in the back. And I think my mind was going too fast when I heard that, and I thought, well, now everybody who's watching knows I have a daughter, so anybody who wants to sort of get to me can bring her up. But long story short, do I think that's what he meant? Probably not. Do I think that he was inappropriate? Absolutely.
And that was just some of our conversation. For the first time ever, the former judge also explained why she hugged members of the prosecution once that trial was over. Take a look. Do you think it was just the hug, or it was a series of events that landed you where you are now?
Well, you know what? I don't know. It was like I was in a lose-lose situation with the defense. I mean, they filed the first motion to disqualify me when I was on the case for 2 days, and then they filed 3 and 4 others throughout the course. I mean, they were always hitting me with motions to disqualify, sometimes with allegations that were just completely false.
And I think when you listen to her, you can see the pauses, you can see the reflection. She's walking us through what she was thinking at the time and how she's been able to take a look at it after stepping down from the bench.
And somebody who watched it and covered it every single day, I think she was up against it to begin, because it seemed to me that she was being baited and that the defense was very strategic in what they were saying and how they were acting.
Well, and that's what she says. That's what her family members say. In fact, when she got the reprimand and the charges against her for being impartial, they were ready to fight this. And she tells me exactly why she decided not to fight it. And it's a key piece of information that will be very interesting to you. And again, this is a judge who really took, from what I could tell in the interview, her job very seriously, and she was trying to do the best for everyone involved.